Greetings from Tokyo. This is Daisuke Beppu, and I hope you're doing very well today. I wanted to take this opportunity to respond to a question that I received from a viewer, and in turn to take that question and then to pose it to you out there, the viewers, because it's a really interesting question, and it's this. What films have you seen regarding which you had let's say, a complete reversal in terms of your reaction? So in other words, you saw a film and you liked it so much when you first saw it, but then later when you revisited it, you didn't like it. Or vice versa. Are there any films that you saw for the first time that you hated, and then much time has passed and you revisited the film and then you really love the film? So are there any films like that you've seen that you've really had a complete 180 on in either direction, so to speak? And I think this is a really interesting question, because this shows not only the power of cinema, but the real importance of cinema and time, the passage of time and the gaining of life experience as one grows older, how that can change our perspective on life and on our own existence and experiences. And that holds true for our perceptions and how we view the world. And watching cinema is a way in which we as viewers are able to view the world. So as an example of a film that I really hated when I first saw it, but I really loved when I came to revisit the film many years later. I've mentioned this before, but the film 8½, Federico Fellini, was a film that I really hated when I saw as a teenager, because I thought it was meandering and quite incomprehensible. However, much time passed and I became an older man, and I became a family man, and I watched the film again, and it was quite a profound experience. It was I was quite shaken to the core, actually, as to how much the film affected me, and I really find it to be such an important film. One of the most important film watching experiences of my recent memory is 8½. So that's one example of a film that I had a complete 180 on. Another film that I think I really liked when I first saw it, but I tend not to like it now, is the film Titanic, the James Cameron film. Now, I saw the film quite a number of times when it was in the theater. I really loved that film when it was released, and it was such an emotional thrill ride, and it was really exciting, and such a fascinating story. And I got a real, I'll admit it, I got a real kick out of the love story between Leo and Kate. I thought it was such a really wonderful screen chemistry, and I was rooting for them, and the story was really great with Billy Zane and all that crazy stuff, the melodrama that unfolds. But I saw it again recently in kind of preparation or adjacent to my preparation for watching the film A Night to Remember, which is part of the Criterion Collection. And I must say, I found myself to be oddly, how should I put it? I found myself to be oddly unmoved by things that I was otherwise moved by when I had first seen the film. And so this primarily is the relationship between Leo and Kate. I found the relationship to be kind of dull, and I was really surprised. I thought I would get into the film more, but I really couldn't get into it, and I was actually quite shocked at my reaction, because I remember feeling so enthusiastic about the film when I had first seen it. But who knows, maybe I was tired that night when I had put the film into the player, and so maybe that had something to do with my lukewarm reaction to the film. Or it could be my own shortcomings as a film goer and movie watcher. I enjoy films with spectacle, and I enjoy James Cameron films very much. I like his earlier stuff, The Abyss, Aliens, especially the Terminator, Terminator 2, more so than his later stuff, True Lies or Avatar, although they're very good films and very entertaining films. I don't know how I'll feel when I see the film Titanic again. I really want to give it another chance because I do have such fond memories of it when I saw it, way back in, what was it, 97 or 98. But now I don't know. I find it quite perplexing as to why I was so disengaged with the film. Anyway, those are just some examples that I have regarding films that I had a complete 180 on now that I visited the film again. But I want to ask the question to you, are there any films that you have seen where you have had a complete 180-degree reversal in terms of your reaction? You reacted to the film one way when you first saw it, but then when you saw it again recently, you reacted in a completely opposite way, whether that's a positive or negative thing. I'd really love to hear your story. If you have a minute, you can leave a comment below, or you can private message me if you want on Facebook, or if you have a YouTube channel or you make videos, please make a video and send me the link, and I'll be very happy to view it. And I'd love to hear your story. I think it's a really fascinating thing. This is one of the most powerful things about cinema, is it not? This idea about how our perceptions can change over time, and how that is a reflection of our own life experiences as we get older, and as we grow wiser, and as we sort of move along in this thing that we call life. Anyway, I just wanted to leave it at that. So I hope you are all doing well, and I hope you are happy and healthy, and you are watching a lot of great films. Until we meet again, my friends. Cheers.